Hi, everybody. Here it is, me again, the unicorn who never knows what she's really doing. And so, but I have got a styrofoam cone here to begin with. Um, I wanted a styrofoam cone, and so, but I didn't want to go anywhere. And so the hubster says, I will go get you a styrofoam cone. And so he did. He went to Michael's and he bought me two because I told him I wanted two. And these are 17 inches tall. So these are going to be large unicorn. This is going to be a unicorn Christmas tree that can go on my table. But I'm going to make the unicorn one and I'm going to make a bohemian one as I was given a challenge by I was given a hi handsome. I was given a challenge by who was that? Um Emily. Emily gave me a challenge to make uh a what I say? Bohemian Christmas tree. So I'm going to do that. But I have not got a clue. I don't have a clue as to what I'm going to do. So this is all I know to start right now. But this is going to be a start. I'm not going to finish it at this moment, but I will get this finished before Christmas. I promise. I promise I will have this um, finished before Christmas. See if you have your fingers crossed. Man, I can hardly cross my fingers anymore because my fingers stay swollen. Ah, there we go. They're crossed. Now, wait a minute. How do you go like this? Okay, now they're both crossed. So when you cross your fingers when you make a promise, that means, the promise is you can either take it or leave it. So anyway, here. Oh, I want to say first, too, I have got a dilemma. This is a package that I sent out. It was an order that I sent out to Mary Hernandez. Mary, if you're watching this video, I have sent you a message on Etsy, but if you're watching this video, I just got this package back today. Today it says return to sender, unable to forward. I mailed it to you on the 24th of November. And here it is, the 3rd, 4th of December, and it came back to me unable to forward, whatever that means. It might be because it is a post office box. I don't know. But maybe I need to have a street address. But I want to resend it, but right now I don't know where to resend it to. But it was returned to me. So, Mary Hernandez, if you're watching this, please get a hold of me. I sent you a message on Etsy, and if you reply to me with the address I can send this to, or if I have the post office box wrong, maybe that's what happened. I don't know. But it prints right from what you put into your order. So I'm not sure exactly what went wrong with that. But anyway, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Ouch. I don't know how I'm going to do this. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to see my tries. So the first thing I thought about was coffee filters. And so the coffee filters, I thought about just taking them and like gathering them sort of like this, putting them around the tree, starting at the bottom. And I have got these little um, common pins, these little straight pins that have got a flat top on there. These were sent to me by Dorothy, Deborah. Deborah Mayo sent these to me. And thank you, sweetheart. I love you so much. I wouldn't trade you for solid gold chicken. But anyway, my husband brought me a drink. He's my bartender, which he's not actually a bartender, but he brings me little drinks like Kool-Aid. He's not really a bartender, but he's a bartender when you drink Shirley Temple drinks. Mm, lemonade. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use these coffee filters. I'm going to take one at a time and I'm going to And I'm just going to shuffle them up at the top there. And shuffle them up, kind of roll it to the front some. So the back part is a little bit more flat. And then I'm going to go around. And then I'm going to just push this little straight pin. And push that little straight pin in there. And because it's got that flat top, I've never seen these like that before, but I like that. And then also the color, the colors may even show through a little bit, but this is like the beginning of my Christmas tree. Now, so I don't know how many this will take. I don't know if this will even work, but this is my plan, and I don't know what I'm going to do after this, but I got like strings of beads and things that I think I can use, and for decorations. Don't exactly know. We're going to see how this looks after we get so far getting this around, and then I'll see from there where. Thank you everybody who has joined my Scrappin' Lizzie Unicorn, Scrappin' Lizzie Unicorn's Facebook group. I love that. And already I have seen, so that's where I got this idea right here. If I didn't have that group, I probably wouldn't have this idea, because we share our ideas with each other. And so we share these ideas, and then, we get inspiration, and um, we get all of those inspirations, all those words that go along with inspiration. We get all of that, and so I love it. And so far I think these coffee filters are going to be the cat's meow. I do believe. But thanks for everybody who has joined. I've only had the group now for about 6 days, if even that. I don't know if it's even been that long. And then I have my dear friend, my new friend Vanessa. Vanessa and I have chatted quite a bit on the telephone, and she seems so nice, and she seems like she's going to be so helpful as being an administrator to the group. So she's going to help me with ideas and suggestions to keep my group um, going. I want it to be a very friendly group. I don't right now. I'm not ready to do swaps on my group. I'm not ready for anything like that, and so that might happen in the future. But for right now, no, I don't think so. I think I'm going to let that be for later if we do that. But we might do challenges. I think challenges are fun, because when you do a challenge, like, I could say to you, I challenge you to make a unicorn Christmas tree. And in fact, if you want to do that, you just do that on your own, however you want to do yours. And I'm starting with a foam cone, but um, now I have watched others, like I have watched Emily. Emily has made Christmas trees, making her own cone out of cardstock, and she has made Christmas trees that are what is the word, like, what am I thinking? I'm trying to think of a word. It's not vintage, but it's rustic. Like, I love rustic. And so she has made Christmas trees rustic by wrapping them with um, rope, like with the rustic rope. Look, see, I'm not getting these very straight on here, but that's okay. That's okay, because I'm gonna keep going. And they turned out really, really awesome. So there's really almost anything you can do. When I was even thinking about starting this one, I was kind of thinking about going around with ruffled lace, and then I looked and I said, oh, I sold my ruffled lace because I wasn't using it. And so, and that's what we do sometimes. We we oh, I could ruffle some more because I got a ruffler on my sewing machine that I do have more lace, so I could ruffle some more. But that would have took work, and I'm not sure if I'm into work. Now I'm going around the second time. Nope, I'm not going to see those pins. Those pins are going to definitely be covered as I go around each time, but I'm going to keep spiraling these around until until it's all the way to the top. This is going to make a very fluffy tree. So you could use really any kind of a straight pin, but if you have some with bigger heads on them, there's less chance of them fluffing through, pulling through. So, and this is going to like spiral up, so it should all blend together. And the basic thing I'm going to have with this is a horn and his little ears, or her little ears. I won't be able to tell if it's a boy or a unicorn or a girl unicorn. And I don't really know if there's a difference. They might all be just unicorns. You can call them a she or you can call them a he, but it doesn't mean that they're a boy or a girl. It just means that they're a unicorn. So it really doesn't matter. Unicorns are just beautiful. For all of you who have met one in real life, you can when you do meet one in real life, you will realize that you can't tell if it's a boy or a girl. So I do not think that they have um that difference. I think they're just whatever. They're just unicorns. That's all. So yeah, I know that's kind of scientifically deep for some of you all, but that's okay. I understand it, and as long as I understand it, it's cool. So anyhow, I'm still going with these. Now let me tell you. Okay, let me see if I have anything else to tell you right now. I'm never at a loss for words, so I'm not at a loss for words now either. But I hear a dog barking outside. Oh, it must be my little dogs barking at the ghosts. We have ghosts. But anyhow, now I'm going to tell you about my I will, because I'm advertising. This is the little advertising moment. And so I'm tell you about my auction coming up on Saturday. I'm going to have an auction, and it's going to be right here on this channel on YouTube. And my auction has got a few um things in it. Things. So, but let me tell you how I'm going to do this so that you know the whole truth, nothing but the truth. And but I've got these bags. You can get them from the USPS. They're priority bags. And they're a pretty good little size bag. And you can mail anything that fits in them. You can mail them for $7.25. That's what they mail from my area anyway. Some people say they're more than that in their area or less than, but coming from my area in Florida, they're $7.25 to mail. So that is what each item, each lot of items is packed in. So the things that I have got packed in thus far, I have packed, each one of the envelopes is going to be packed tightly. So you will get quite a bit in each envelope. But now some people put off stating the price till after it's over, but for me, since I'm kind of borderline lazy, I I think that would be too confusing for me. So that's why I'm doing it this way. But so right at the beginning, before you even bid, you know what the shipping cost is going to be. But now when you get it, like a lot of what my envelopes of, and it's all D-stash stuff from my own house. But I have this one problem. I have this one problem. serious, serious mental problem. But I get started on a project and I don't finish it. And then I get excited about a new project and I start a new project. So I say, oh, I'm going to make this and then I'm going to sell it on Etsy and get rich and, take a trip to Tibet or something. But I never get that far. I tell my husband all my little dreams and stuff like that. And, he lets me go and tell about them, but I never get farther than that because I don't get finished. So I've got like unfinished albums here and there. And so, but they're a good start. They're an album, they got pages. Some of the pages might even be decorated. And then kerploop, I go on and I I go on and there I am starting a new project. So a lot of these here envelopes have got a started um a journal that is started. Mostly it would be junk journals. Um and so I put this started journal in there, but then I put in, until I can't fit anything else in, I put in ephemeras and stuff that can go into that journal to finish it. So when you purchase it and you receive it, you can then, voila, just take the stuff out of the envelope and work on that envelope. Work on that journal and finish it up for yourself. That is what my whole idea is. It is about those little packages. So, and I'll make sure that there's enough things in the in the envelope that you will know that there's enough. I have some things. I got some ephemeras that are already like finished. I got some ephemeras that need to be finished. I have some. I'll have just beautiful things, probably made like little flowers. Flowers. See, I said that right. I didn't say flowers like I usually say flowers. But I'm kind of liking this right now. I'm kind of liking this right now. So that is what is going to be in a lot of my I have wrote down a few things. I have linked them up. I have message. I have on my Scrap and Lizzie Unicorn page in Facebook. You will see where I put a post up that's got that listed, so that I have got listidated some of the things that I have already in my box ready to go. This little auction is going to be on Saturday, December the 8th at 3 o'clock Central Time. No, not Central Time. Erase that from your memory. 3 o'clock Eastern Time, because I'm Eastern Time, because I'm a Floridian. And so Central Time it would be 2 o'clock, and Mountain Time it would be Central Time 1 o'clock, and Western Time. I don't know what time it's called over there near California and them places, but it's 3 hours earlier. So over there, if you're in California, then it'll what? Oh, Pacific. The hubster, he helped me. He said that's Pacific time. Okay, so that would be like noonish. So you can watch while you're having lunch. And you don't have to buy stuff, just watch. Just watch so that I have watchers out there, because I like watchers too. You don't have to buy nothing. If I don't sell it, I will maybe finish them later on in life. You never know. I got 40 years left to go in my life. So this is really, look how fluffy this is looking with these coffee filters. This is going to be my unicorn Christmas tree. I like it. I love it. I love it. And so I'm going to the really top, and And I'm still picking and grinning and pinning and grinning and picking or whatever, putting these picks in there. Boy, this is, this is looking nice. Man, I am so glad the hubster went and got these for me. And then he's even a good shopper because he used his 40% off coupon. He just drawed it up on his phone. And so he bought two of these, and one of them he got 40% off. So see, he's a good shopper. I'm keeping him around for a while. I'm keeping him around like forever. Cause see, he went to a store for me and got me this. And then on the way home, he stopped at the grocery store and got everything that I had on my list. And he even got yogurt that I didn't have on the list, and which I was very happy for because I had forgot to put that on the list. And then look, he brought me my drink. I drink them Weiler's sugar-free um, little packets that you can put in your drinks and make them like sweet because I don't use sugar anymore. But then I got this beautiful what is it called? Yeti cup. I can put ice cold stuff in here in the morning. It's still ice cold at the end of the day if I let it go all day. But usually I drink it faster than that. Usually I drink a couple of them a day. Now my husband, he does concern himself because he thinks I shouldn't be drinking all of that fake sugar. He said that it's poisonous. But then my daughter said, I've never seen it. My daughter, see, she's a nurse, so she knows. She says, I've never seen on anybody's death certificate that they've died of artificial sugar. So I'm going with that. And so I still drink that because I do like my sweet, but I'm really going good with really curbing my sweet treat eats. So I am getting toward the top of this. Let's see. Let me see. Maybe I should go like this and go out a little ways. Does this, wait a minute. There we go. Well, I got it out as far as it'll go. So you can kind of see my mess, but hey, I've hid my mess all this time and it's kind of it's like a waste of time because you all know that I'm a mess. So I'm gonna quit faking it now. I'm just me now. There's no there's no right or wrong over here. All I do everything wrong, and wrong is my right. So yeah, I don't even know my left from my right sometimes. I'm going now as I'm getting to the top part of this cone. I'm kind of trying, although the cone is getting smaller. I'm now kind of pulling. Let me show you just a minute. Now when I take the coffee filter like this, and I just kind of poke my finger up here and kind of go like this, instead of pinning the pin right on the end, I kind of fold it up a little bit. So it makes this part a little bit shorter. I'm doing that now that I'm getting toward the top so that I get more of a Christmas tree shape because the cone is like tall and slender. So I have to kind of, just shape it a little bit. See, so this is real easy to do too. Now, see, since I don't know what I'm going to do next, this is probably going to be my scene one of this MGM Worldwide movie. It could be a widescreen movie even if you put it on your television that's big. If you put it on your television that's big, then you bet your sweet bippy. Then it's going to be a really big widescreen worldwide movie. I am liking this. Look at this. Is that beautiful or what? This is going to be my unicorn Christmas tree. Now I really have to, I'll have this finished by, I don't know, tonight or tomorrow. And so So I'll have to have my table completely ready. So I got like a longish table, you know, it's like, I don't know, 9 feet long. So I'm going to have one tree on one end and one tree on the other end. And then other Christmassy things in the middle. I'm liking this. This is fluffy and pretty. And you know what? I think, you guys, if you have coffee filters, I think you could even glue them on. Although I don't know how well glue really sticks to styrofoam. And there might be a styrofoam glue. You never know. Or you might have, you could probably like open a stapler up and staple them on. I don't know. But these are simple by having these here pins. And I thank you, my dear Deborah, for sending them to me, because I just love them. They're perfect because they're going to hold these on here. And I love them. See there, I am getting those. I'm getting to the top now. It's like getting to the top of the Eiffel Tower. Have you ever climbed to the top of the Eiffel Tower? It's kind of tough doing it. Well, not that I've ever done it, but I just do know that it would be kind of tough climbing to the top of the Eiffel Tower. There we go. Boy, this is... I gotta get me a taller chair. I gotta reach. Now, I do not know exactly how I'm going to make the horn. So I've got to dink around with my stuff and make a horn, but it's got to be shiny, and it's got to be like shiny and stuff. And so I have to dink around and find out what I'm going to use to actually make its horn. Her horn, his horn, its horn. Oh man, you guys, this is just amazing. This is amazing. Yes. Oh man, I had such a good time. Yesterday was like such a good day because I had my friend Lorraine over, and we crafted in the dining room, and I used my phone to videotape while she was here. I didn't make much of a videotape, but I had gotten Happy Mail yesterday, and I had gotten Happy Mail yesterday, and then we were both excited because there was Happy Mail, and so she said, "Oh, you gotta open it right now." And you know, I knew how she felt like because I felt the same way. I had to get it right away. It was from my friend Renee, and it was delivered in her little red wagon, and so I had to open it, which was awesome. So her and I opened it, and I just used my telephone. Here I have my camera that I use. I should have used my telephone on this too because I can get it to shine in from the side. But and so she helped me love my she helped me love my Happy Meal. I wonder if I can turn this up some ways. There we go. Now you can see more toward the top. You can see I got this, not that much more to the top. Looks longer on the image there. But see, we're getting toward the top now. Ouch! I just poked myself with a pin. I don't want no red decorations on my tree, so I gotta not poke myself with the pin. And so, but I am almost to the top of this. See? Now you can kind of see me in the background, but I'm upside down because I don't know why, because that's the camera. That's the way the camera is. But you don't want to look at me though, because that's, my hair is all in a mess, and I don't have any of my makeup. My makeup person didn't come into work yet. My hairdresser, she didn't come here to the studio to dress my hair up and stuff. In fact, I'm fresh out of a nap. And so I don't see any use to comb my hair. I don't, I've been out in public. I see some people that don't actually comb their hair. So I think I fit right in. And half the time you comb your hair and then you go out in public and there you are with this wind blown coiffure, whatever that word is about hairdos. And so it doesn't matter if I don't comb my hair. It really doesn't matter. I just pretend it's the new age hairdo. The new age hairdo. That's good enough, don't you think? The new age hairdo. Okay, now I'm almost to the very top. It's like climbing Mount Everest. Yeah, more people have climbed Mount Everest than have gotten to the peak of the Eiffel Tower or some of them they go up. What's that tall building people climb up? It's in New York or somewhere. Oh, the Empire State Building. Or sometimes I don't know if you can still crawl up it, but some people. I know my mom did. The Queen. What do you call that thing? What do you call that lady that's in the harbor? What's her name? What is that statue, Papa? In the harbor in New York that came over from Greece. Oh, it didn't come from Greece. It came from France. I don't know where it come from. That's the one. Statue of Liberty. Yeah, I remember that my mother, she said she went into the crown of the Statue of Liberty when she lived up in that neck of the woods. I don't know if you can get up into the crown anymore. I just really don't know. But maybe you can, maybe you cannot. But she did. Yes. This is a tall unicorn tree. It's a 17-inch cone. So he said, he called me from the store. He says they have 17-inch and 11-inch. And because I had told him about 15 maybe inch, And so that's what I had said to him. And so he called me. I says, well, pick one in the middle. Let's go with the 17-inch. That's what we got here, 17-inch. So I think it's going to be beautiful. So I do know I'm going to make the horn. I don't know out of what. I do know I'm going to make ears, and I'm going to use felt pieces for the ears. So I'll have to make, and so I don't think those will be very hard to do. Now see, I have a sort of a flat top going here, but that's okay because its horn is going to be, it's going to be attached somehow. Yes. Let me just, I'm going to make to the very top of it is kind of flat. Do you see here? It's kind of flat. So I'm going to go on this flat top. I'm going to just put that into the flat top like this. And then another one like this. Let's see. Yeah. And then another one like this. I might have to rearrange these pins on the very top. There we go. And then one more over here. There we go. One more right here. Okay, so the top is looking a little, the top's going to need some work. So, my shoulders say, what are you doing to me? Now this is the tree so far. Just with, wait a minute. This is the tree so far. just with the coffee filters put in place. So it's beautiful so far, I think, in my own opinion. I think it's very beautiful, my unicorn tree. I'm going to stop it at this point because right now I've done the basic part of the tree. Now I'm going to dig around in my belongings, and little unicorns will sit around. See this little unicorn? This is a stressed unicorn. You squish him if you're stressed. But I'm never stressed, so I don't have to squish him. He doesn't like to be squished. In a way, he does like to be squished because it's like giving him a very nice hug. So anyway, that's as far as I'm going to go with that for right now. And so, but I'm going to continue on with this later. Not much later, but I have to go dink around and find stuff in my house. Now, I'm going to read you some positive. I always leave on a positive note. And okay, this here says, life supports me. Life created me to be fulfilled. I trust life. And life is always there at every turn. I am safe. Okay, the second one says, the point of power is always in the present moment. The past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in the moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. And this third one says, my life works beautifully. Everything in my life works now and forevermore. And don't you just love them? Don't you just love them? Just reading those power thoughts really, really do give you thoughts. I mean, something to think about. Such wonderful things to think about. So I want to say thank you for watching me get my unicorn Christmas tree this far. And I am going to get it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it finished. I just love this unicorn right here. Yesterday, Lorraine brought me 2 more unicorns from my unicorn collection. Yeah. So anyhow, I want to say I love you. Thank you for coming by. And come back again. And I will see you on the next video. I ask God to watch over you every step you take and every move you make. And I will see you very soon. God bless.